Inviting others into possibility. Every journey eventually turns outward. Healing, growth, and transformation are never only for ourselves. When we begin to taste freedom, a natural question arises. Who else might be longing for this? Yet, inviting others is delicate work. Too often, when we want to share what has changed us, we reach for persuasion. We lecture, pressure, or attempt to fix. This is not invitation. This is control wearing a mask of care. To invite others into possibility is to extend a hand, not to drag someone by the arm. It is to open a door and say, "This helped me." If it speaks to you, you're welcome here too. It honors the dignity of choice. It trusts timing. It believes in freedom. The difference between pressure and invitation. Disinheritance often gives us two models for engaging others. Either stay silent or push hard. Silence says, "Don't get involved. Keep your truth to yourself." Pressure says, "If they don't get it, convince them harder." Invitation is the third way. It's the rebel's alternative. It offers honesty without demand. It creates space for curiosity without fear of rejection. It says, "This door is open. Step through if you choose." Invitation trusts that people awaken not by force, but by resonance. Sometimes your simple act of sharing becomes the seed that blooms later, when the soil is ready. Why this matters. If we want to break cycles, it cannot end with us. Transformation multiplies when we invite others into it, but it only multiplies when extended in freedom. Inviting others matters because it changes how we see our role. We are not saviors, rescuers, or experts. We are companions, witnesses, co-travelers who hold open doors. When you extend invitation without pressure, you model a new way of being. You show others that growth is not coercion, but choice. This, too, is a rebellion against cultures of control. Practices. Begin by clarifying your why. Before inviting someone, ask yourself, why do I want to share this? If the answer is love, care, or curiosity, you are aligned. If it is control, pause and recenter. Next, craft a gentle invitation. Draft a short message that feels natural. You might say, "This book, course, or podcast really helped me. I thought of you." Or, "No pressure, but if this resonates, I'd love to share it with you." You could also say, "I'm not trying to fix you. I just want you to know the door is here." Finally, practice releasing the outcome. Let go of whether they step through or not. Invitation honors timing. Your role is to open the door, not to control who walks in. Reflection questions. Who in your life might benefit from an invitation right now? What fears arise when you think about sharing your journey with others? How might you shift from persuasion to invitation in your relationships? What doors do you feel called to open for others? Science Corner. Research on motivational interviewing, a counseling approach built on invitation, shows that people are more likely to change when they feel their autonomy is respected. Pressure creates resistance. Invitation sparks curiosity and agency. Social contagion studies reveal that behaviors ripple through networks. Your courage to live differently influences others even without words. When you pair that courage with gentle invitation, you amplify the ripple. Inviting others is not about convincing. It's about planting seeds of freedom. Poet's Corner. David White, in his poem Start Close In, writes, "Start close in. Don't take the second step or the third. Start with the first thing, close in. The step you don't want to take. Start with the ground you know, the pale ground beneath your feet, your own way of starting the conversation." White reminds us that invitation begins close in, with ourselves, our own lives, and the people right in front of us. We don't need to fix the world or convince strangers. We start with the ground we know. We begin with the small, honest conversations that ripple out. We begin with the small, honest conversations that ripple outward. Pause with these lines. Who is close in for you? Who might be waiting for a simple invitation to begin their own journey? A beautiful question. Flowing from White's words, let this question guide you. What doors am I being called to hold open? And how can I extend the invitation with honesty and freedom rather than pressure? Carry this question into your relationships. Let it shape how you speak, listen, and share your story.